Hey, I'm Benny. You might have noticed that a lot of my videos are loosely or somewhat based on permaculture, or have references to permaculture. This is a fairly new thing for me, personally, and it's something I came across just looking for something in my life. It's been a year where I've had to make some personal decisions and make some personal changes, and not just little things, but life changes, things that are important, and we all have those changes to make in our own lives, regardless of what they may be. Or maybe you found them and made them, but we all have a weakness or an area for improvement. So we can always improve, and if we're not striving to improve, there's no point in going on. So I stumbled across some permaculture videos online, and I would encourage you to look them up. Look up as much as you can. Learn as much as you can. I'm a very visual learner, so a video is a good medium for me to learn, I find. And there's parts of courses online, in-depth into design. Bill Mollison and Jack Layton have some amazing videos online. There's thousands of videos, and I personally find them a good training tool for myself, and for now, until I can afford to take a course and learn some more. I was talking about having to make personal changes. One of the big ones for me is finances. Money tends to burn a hole in my pocket, so I actually have to set up boundaries for myself. And with the help of a financial counselor. And we all have these areas, no matter what it is. Maybe you spend too much, maybe you eat too much, or whatever it is. Who cares? We're not here to pick each other apart. But if we can just even start to get a handle on some of these things, the things that worry you, I would be up late at night worried over finances, so I wasn't sleeping, so it was affecting my personal life and everything, and my work life even. Well, start dealing with some of these things, and sometimes it's just a matter of I have to force myself to pull up my socks and deal with it, rather than just sit around and feel sorry for myself. So to me, that was the first step. I'm kind of rambling off and on here. What does that have to do with permaculture? To me, permaculture is a little bit about self-reliance too. Well, quite a bit. I was looking up some stuff on self-reliance once, and they found, in most places I looked, the first step was get yourself out of debt. And it sounds really impossible. But within a year, I should be able to be paying nothing but my mortgage and my regular bills. And then I'll have some money to put into some other things. I want to invest in some solar panels, some wind power, try and save some money. Just one moment here. We got a call coming and find out who this is. Oh, just the medics. And so I guess that was the first step I had to take, which was the most challenging step for me, was to confront my financial situation. And I guess have the balls to be able to step up and say, I have a problem here and I need to fix it. So now that I know that's being dealt with, even though I'm just in the beginning stages, it's nice to know what's being dealt with. And if I run into problems, I've got somebody I can go talk to and say, hey, what do I need to do here? for me it's an important step. Um, and so along with that, I wanted to start saving money and spending less and letting property that I have and that I'm working on buying provide more for me. So I started, if you've seen my other videos, that's why I started the rabbit shed, which is nearly completed. I ran out of 2x4s again, so I'll have to go get some more and finish it up. And the gardens, which I've been haphazardly doing for the last couple of years. I've been just trying to really get caught up and stuff, but there wasn't a real direction there. Now with the permaculture influence, there's more of a direction and I have more of an idea of what I'm wanting to do. It'll take several years, but I think even this year I should be able to produce quite a bit of food. With some of the beds that I already have sustained, I have a bed that's almost all herbs, mints, cooking herbs, and I'll do peppers again, tomatoes, potatoes. I'd like to do some peas, your typical garden stuff, as well as mix in. I'd like to get some honeyberries, saskatoons. There's vast possibilities, but these things cost money too and take time. But I discovered that there's a lot of things you can do just by using your own waste and things. The composting is a huge one. I have a barrel in the house that I haul snow in and let it thaw out so that I'm using that water as much as I can. It's no idea what's filtering, but these things give me a hobby, which keeps me busy, and it feels like I'm actually doing something productive. You might have noticed I got the candles going. You can get them. If you're willing to buy unscented, cheap candles, they can burn for hours and give you plenty of light and save you a lot on your power bill. Plus they do give off some heat, which is nice in Canadian winter. So I guess I'm at the beginning of this all in some ways, where it's been the last few months kind of taking some changes, and thankfully I was able to go back to my job and maintain my job as a firefighter as well. But it's with a new direction and a new lease on life, because I'm looking at it now. Not only do I have a bit of a hobby to work on, but I'm inspired by it. And if you get online, watch Bill Moles, and watch some permaculture videos, and if it doesn't inspire you and make you want to do something, well, I guess we're different people. But it's inspired me and become something that I'm fairly passionate about and wanting to get more and more involved in. And I'm excited for spring to get started on my yard. I'm enjoying continuing to work on my compost and see it develop and come up with new ideas and plans. So it's a new idea to me. I'm learning. The only days wasted in life are ones without a laugh, or that you don't learn something. So I want to learn something new today, and I wanted to give a little bit of an intro video of who I am, and why I'm making those videos. So it's been a bit of a rambling, but I think I'll stop it here for now and say goodbye. Thanks for watching.